It's
This is
going
it.
down.
This could be the end of Season 2 of Heroes Lounge. Wow!
And we will be going into the draft now on Infernal Shrines. First pick this time going to Lord of the Pinks.
There's so much pressure on Lord of the Pinks right now.
Yeah, they now, to come back, need to win 3 games in a row, which is gonna prove extremely difficult.
Did you
And-
put you put the contest up now?
Yeah, contest is up.
Right.
And Zarya, that gives me some nightmares from earlier in the season.
Yeah, and Fat5 now offering the test, they don't want to deal with it. Especially if Zarya's already removed, it's kind of difficult to then do the counter pick with like Zarya Vala.
Come on,
And,
guys,
yeah.
this is exciting.
They do lock in the test ban, so. Now, would you expect like
picks open?
would
Like
Pinks now
Popular?
go for something that they haven't showed before, some special strategy? Rob Love being spammed in Heroes Lounge chat. Hashtag Rob Love.
Oh god.
My gosh.
There are so many picks open right now. Drafting is pretty complicated at the moment with a lot of powerful picks just generally being around.
Yeah, we will probably just see the standard picks contested at first. The Varian, DTC, the Malv, the Tychus, the Valstad, those sort of things. And then like final few picks, we'll see them show what they really like, what they have in store for us. Hashtag no time, Rick.
Sorry, I'm just spamming a wee bit in chat there. So, yeah, feel the hype, people. Feel the hype. This could be the final match. This could be it. This is it. This is the hype. This is Fat5, our free agent team that came together with no comms, with a sub of Nera, one of our casters here, against Lord of the Pings, our undiscovered heroes that have came through and fought an amazing set of series today, and really, you know, hands down respect for them, or hands in the air respect for them rather, because they must have been playing for like a solid 6 hours now. You know, wow, that really is endurance gaming right there, and this could be it. This is the final match.
Yeah, it's quite incredible. Like they're still played so well after all they've done today. It should be noted, by the way, that like Fat5 is the ultimate form of rigged. They are they were. I think there was a roster swap, but I'm not sure. 5 highest MMR free agents, which I put together to see like if it would be a funny meme, see if they win something, and now they're in the finals.
Well, but they've got several Grandmasters on their team. I mean, you know, we are dealing with exceptionally talented players across Europe here.
We do see Rhaegar Vala being picked up. Surprised it's a Vala, but it is Erdise playing it. It's his main hero. They draft it all the time, so I don't think he will be dying a lot because he's so comfortable on the hero. But they do lack shielders now.
No, I saw Vala vault out. There was three members of Fat5 tried to kill Vala on this map last series they played together, and Vala managed to vault out, and then the 3 people that jumped on her ended up all dying. The Lord of the Rings. So wow, you know.
I would think that Fat5 is looking for a mage pick like Kel'Thas, Li Ming, or Gul'dan. Likely to be Gul'dan, actually.
Belle de Jour is correcting me in the chat there, saying that she thinks only Undead from Fat5 is Grandmaster in their team. But I, you know, could be wrong. Happy to be corrected from our lovely audience there watching.
And Rob saying Nera is Grandmaster in my heart. That's so sweet.
See, that's the kind of banter I like to see from our lovely European community.
We do see a KT ban coming out from Fat5. May indicate like a warrior heavy draft, at least melee heavy draft. KT punishes multiple warriors pretty heavily with like his burned flesh on level 7. Imperial being banned, target ban at Undead.
I like that ban though, because I think Fat5 was actually looking for a Kerrigan Tyrael pickup right here, but it has been denied as of the Tyrael ban. maybe they still go for it. Like Kerrigan ETC is still an option, albeit kind of scary with Varian and Rhaegar being around to counter it.
Yeah, according to Arkeen, there's one GM on both sides right now.
So completely fair, right?
Yeah, this is just balanced matchmaking in Heroes Lounge. We know what we're doing.
It's the grand finals. Should be about time, right?
Yeah, so there's currently a prize pool of 8,000 points. Let's see how far it goes. The last final game of the series between these two teams, it was 14k. Me and Heartless were like, what? We've never seen so many points thrown into one bet before, so we could see this go. Someone just went all in with 36 points. That's a good amount. Well done, guys. Well done.
Okay, I need to enter this betting.
Yeah, everyone bet all in. This is the final. This could be
No.
the final.
You see ETC and Gul'dan picked up. ETC rounds out their comp pretty well at this point. Like, ETC Malphite is an extremely strong roving duo. Gul'dan, insane wave clear, which makes it so that their rotations, they're pretty likely to just be ahead in rotations against Lord of the Pinks. Like, the only thing that can really keep up is Azul. And now we see Pinks pick up the Muradin. They already have a variant, so I wonder if this is going to be like a really heavy frontline comp, just try to be hard to kill, or if they're going for some special blow-up meme with the Colossus Smash.
I think they want the Muradin variant Li Ming. Like, Muradin and Varian will both be very tanky for Tychus and Gul'dan to deal with. And when Varian or Muradin finally get a pick, like, they just instantly blow up due to the Vala and Li Ming just jumping in and shredding.
It should be a taunt variant just to give like the really beefy frontline for the Vala. Something you used to see in Korea, like during the rise of Vala, was triple frontline. Like, just draw 3 melees of Vala is relatively safe behind them. And now they pick like 2 of the most tanky characters in the game.
Just reminding our viewers here, there's just a couple of minutes left. If you'd like to bet on this final, it's exclamation bet A for Fat5 and exclamation bet B. Exclamation bet space B space the amount of points you want to bet if you think Lord of the Pings are going to win. There's currently 13.3 thousand points in the prize pool, and it's anybody's game. Lord of the Pings are such a formidable team. They could win this back and then put us into game 3.
This is going to be a difficult game for Pings to play. They have a strong draft, but their draft is really reliant on picking a fight outside of the shrines. Like, they really need to like CC chain and do a Li Ming combo, which becomes extremely difficult the moment you're surrounded by all those little guardians. But they should be looking to like interrupt Fat5 in their rotations, just like intercept them as they're coming up and find a pick. While like Fat5, they shine when they're on the shrines.
Besides that, the comp of Lord of the Pinks is harder to execute. It may be even a little bit more powerful than Fat5's comp, but it's very hard to execute. Meanwhile, Fat5 just went for the classic Dove draft, just Tychus, Gul'dan, random supports, random tank, and a Ragnaros, and then you got it.
There's something to be said here, though, that Lord of the Pings have got portrait synergy, so that gives them +1 on teamwork.
So you have loaded into the game. On the left-hand side, we again have Fat5, D1 playing the Mothurion, Varuko on the Ragnaros, Garox on the Tychus, Nera again on the Gul'dan, and Undead playing the ETC. Halloween, you should be so kind to introduce Lord of the Pinks on the right-hand side.
We've got Muradin being played by Gabriel, we've got Li Ming being played by Ale, we have Vala being played by Erdzehe, and Rhaegar is Elta, and our lovely Varian is Mimi.
We already have overpower on level 1 for the Varian, which is so strong, especially against the Tychus. It actually gives him insane burst damage for a tank.
So, they're all in the Golden Rooster there. Lord of the Pings. They get bonus points for that as well.
And Gabriel.
Both teams will just go to do a 1-4 split.
Oh no, I never noticed Gabriel. You ruined it.
But he has the mountain skin synergy though, so it's fine. I can live with this.
So, Ragnaros being the solo laner against a Varian in top lane, I would say Veruca has the advantage because his wave clear is infinitely superior to Varian.
Yeah, he should be able to be just fine here. He should actually push very hard against Varian.
Just a reminder there, it looks like the overlay for the competition is still...
Yep, we'll swap that. There we go.
My Nera taking a lot of damage again though, and goes down! Mirror feed. But Valla also takes a lot of damage, is able to get out due to Gabriel body blocking though.
See you, Nera.
Well, where have I seen this before?
And the chat goes wild. Subscribers loving the remote.
Yeah, Nera is giving them use for it every game. Very kind of him.
It's very good, isn't it?
No, I almost think Nera could have gone for the Q build.
No, but it looks like we will have a gank in the top lane. They're looking to jump on Veruca, but they don't really have any kill pressure with these characters. They will get some chunk done, but actually Veruca pretty much winning the trade by damaging the Varian.
As I was saying, I think Nera would have actually been better if he took the Q build, because if you take the Q build, your Q gets extra range. In which case, you will be able to keep a longer distance from the Varian and the Muradin.
But you don't need to be further away with the corruption stacks, and it's like fish in a barrel inside this shrines, you know, because they're all clustered up. I'm on the fence. I do appreciate the value in the Q build. A lot of the Korean players all seem to be going for that with Gul'dan these days.
Koreans do usually only do it when it's paired with the Auriel. Looks like Fat5 though, they already have a massive lead now on the shrine. And Lord of the Pings need to find picks now if they want to contest. He's already dropping very low.
Gabriel's down.
This will be the first objective going over to Fat5. And that was a very quick shrine phase.
I keep calling Gabriel, but it's Hulky, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Hulky.
I mean, both are fine though. He's just debating us with these different usernames. Ragnaros is already splitting off the top to get the soak. Same for the Tigers and the Rhaegar. We actually see Fire Ward for the Ragnaros. Won't be going for catching fire here. Does give him the extra protection against the Li Ming blow up. And front gate and some chunk on the fort with the first Punisher. Pretty much what you expect here.
Earlier today, when they were on this map, these two teams, Fat5 managed to actually get the bottom fort with the first Immortal, so the first Punisher rather, sorry. So that was exceptionally good performance for, and I wouldn't expect it ever again, because that was just very good.
And gets and gets rooted. He should be.
D1
main counters it. Eltec goes down, but this is a 1-for-1 trade, and Tychus also goes down. Undead is also in a lot of trouble, but does not get interrupted.
Yeah, and that sort of left his backline alone there on the hunt for the Rhaegar. And they got punished for it. Nice pickup there from Lord of the Pings. They did confirm the Rhaegar kill, but not really a worth trade. Both teams now do have the level 7 talents. Pretty much what we'd expect. Victory Rush. This is the most bugged talent in the game, pretty much. It keeps changing what it procs on. Does either of you know, does it still work on Shrine minions?
Probably not, I think.
It used to in some patches.
Oh god.
Like, it also used to work on like Anubarak Beetles, all the player summons.
So also with Nazeebo?
Which talent we talking about here?
Victory Rush, the level 7 for Varian. I would actually just expect the W talent there. Just because the Tyke is in the enemy team, lower the cooldown.
Yeah, exactly. But he probably needs it for the solo lane going against Ragnaros on his own.
Yeah, it does help him a little bit there.
It's a trade-off.
Though you pick it up so late, it doesn't get extreme value. No, both teams are getting in position. Fat5, the only team to pick up Darius again, but D1 is getting a bit caught out here. Taking lots of damage. Nicely Ming combo. Melf is gonna fall. Nera very low. She may die here to the Li Ming.
Oh, what? He gets away with 39 hit points. Nera feeds.
Nice
Well
escape
done,
there.
mate. Oh
This-
wow, carrots as well.
This gives
So what are they gonna do?
Lord of the Pings time now to clear this bruiser camp in the top lane, but it doesn't secure them the shrine just yet. Especially with a Ragnaros, they can preemptively Molten Core just to zone Lord of the Pings off the objective. It looks like Fat5 will be making a move to get on here. They are for now outnumbering the opponent, and Lord of the Pings instantly backs off, not wanting to take an outnumbered fight. Gabriel is now here though, so is Aeol on the Li Ming. And we see a nice collapse on Faruko. Faruko actually getting extremely chunked by the Li Ming combo.
The Lord of the Pings has a lot of damage. 2 hyper carries pretty much. Here you can see the Li Ming and Vala just deal so much damage if not checked.
Oh, and Undead goes in for the slide. Mimi gets cleansed, but won't save him there. But it
Li Ming
shoots.
Very
missed a
close.
combo.
One minion and Pings get the objective.
Oh. Kerox actually
gonna
managed to
do it.
confirm the kill on Muradin. Ale dropping very low. There's a meteor available. He could die. No, he does get his hit. Actually gets killed there by a Moonfire from D1. Nicely done.
Did he get
And
it?
Fat5 picks up the objective.
What?
4 people died. And they didn't manage to secure that 1
Radar
minion.
jumped in just to get 1 minion because that's all they
And
needed. And oh, what a
just-
shame.
Great zoning there from Fat5. Really aggressively pushing everyone away. Also now being picked up for both teams. Vala still holding. Stage dive for ATC. Makes sense considering the wave of force on the Li Ming. It's too easy to interrupt with it.
I think Lord of the Pings actually wants to go with not with Strafe, because if they pick Strafe, they wouldn't have the instant follow up on the stance anymore.
Pixar, can you show up the talents again for a moment, please?
They are up.
Cool. Just leave them
Ooh,
up
and a
for a
big
minute.
collapse
there.
happening here. Li Ming has the ultimate positioning for her. She should be able to get so many resets right here. Oh, and here goes the resets galore, and they all managed to go down, but Undead is able to stay safe out of there.
Nice escape from Undead, but still 3 deaths. Nice play there from Lord of the Pings. The 1 tower went down on the bottom keep.
Isle
But-
had such good positioning in that fight, able to land the Li Ming combos on the backline while not being in range from Undead whatsoever.
SYDT will feel a bit better after seeing that. He was just saying in chat, this isn't the Lord of the Pings I'm used to, but then there you go, they just destroyed in a team fight there. They would have got Undead too had he not stage dived out.
It is still scary though for Lord of the Pings, because Fat5 will be hitting level 13 sooner. They may try to force a fight, but it will be a very small window of opportunity.
Level 13 has now been hit. There's Resilient Flame on the Ragnaros, makes him extremely difficult to kill, even with the CC chain combo.
Health Stone on Gul'dan. That's something I normally take myself when I'm Gul'dan.
I would have actually expected the Spell Shield on Q, just because Gul'dan risks not being even able to activate Healthstone while he's caught in the CC chain, and Q just stacks beforehand.
He's went for the Echoed Corruption though, so you know he's building into W.
Yeah, but you're still like spamming your Q all the time to get the cooldown reduction.
That's true.
Like, it's not a dead spell on your bar the moment you spec E.
I mean, that's the thing. There's a lot of debate over Gul'dan nowadays because he's very flexible.
Yeah, Gul'dan's kit is really strong at the moment. The only build that's really unviable is the W build.
The Lord of the Pings is looking for a fight right here. It might be a little bit too late though. Yeah,
they won't be able to
a little bit
contest
too
this.
late. Baron a little bit out of position here, should be taking a lot of damage, gets
Horrified.
scared back, but Baron is just too tanky and is just not going down.
Sulphurous Smash from
Wow.
Faruko completely whiffed their Undead in a bad position is
Undead
gonna fall.
feeds!
And they're
D1,
looking at
nice little
D1.
escape. D1
Lord of
is
the Pings
amazing
taking
at
so much
escaping.
damage right now. They have to be really careful to not take a big chunk of Odin. Magni is able to get out though. Molten Core might be able to secure the kill on Elta here, and Elta is just in the wrong place at the right time, goes down. They should be looking to secure the shrine though. Lord of the Pinks has to go aggro here.
Yeah, they're not getting the lead they want. Of course, you do risk like Molten Core lost hitting a lot of those minions. But now, even though Fat5 sort of lost the fight, they do respawn earlier and they can get the shrine control now.
Lord of the Pinks really need to get grouped in there. They need to give Ming a reset. If they want to win this, they need it in there.
Rhaegar respawn too late though. This is most likely a Punisher for Fat5.
Yeah, you'd have to do some extreme zoning to deny 4 minions, and they do split off. Punisher goes over to Fat5, and like a lot of the Pinks keep like making the right place, but just execution slightly too sloppy, and then Fat5 punishes them for it.
This fort is dead for free. The Punisher is still basically at full HP. This is a wall to be certain, and may even lead to a keep if they win the fight.
It's a scary position for the Pings for sure.
Good bait here from Mimi.
But they can pull the Punisher up to the top keep from that position, I think. They're not even going to need to. He'll be taken out.
And Odin has been popped. This should just be a keep going now, which is also going to secure level 16 for Fat5.
All right, the chase is on. Are they gonna go for it?
Lord of the Pinks wasn't in the right position to actually follow up on this. I actually would have liked if Lord of the Pinks would have just completely ignored the Punisher and come in from the south and the north at the same time, and then just collapse on Fat5.
Lord of the Pings, their speciality is absolutely collapsing on one player very quickly and executing them. That's their speciality. It's their bread and butter. And you're right, they didn't really use it there.
Yeah, now they need to play passively for a level. They did get their Bruiser Camp. Fat5 didn't go for the aggressive invade there. It's gonna buy some time. They can soak to 16. They will have it for the next objective, but if they don't win the next objective, they will be in an extremely awkward spot.
And the problem also is the hard camp from Fat5 will be respawning in about 45 seconds. And that will be pretty much in sync with the objective, really.
They need it to be at the top, though. The next shrine that goes needs to be top shrine.
Top is still like ideal for Pinks, but Fat5 still has the advantage, having their healing well up here, while Lord of the Pinks doesn't, so it gives them the extra sustain in the fight.
Ming's taken Mirror Ball, so extra magic missiles.
Yeah, Telos coming out of pretty standard Manticore to blow up the front line for the Vala. If you actually see, give him the X4 Murin without a Skullcracker on 7. They're just building all the damage right now.
I would have liked Multi-Shot more, because it gives a little bit more slow and more damage. More burst, really. Like Manticore, you have to get the 3 auto attacks off multiple times, really, to match damage.
So, this is it. This is it, guys. If Lord of the Pings do not win this objective, it is going to be extremely difficult for them to stay in the game. They're on the same talent tiers. It can be done. Come on, guys. Let's see if you can do this.
They do successfully push Fat5 out of the shrine, and
lands the orb.
This should be where the combo of Lord of the Pinks shines. Having them outside of the shrine now, they're all in the all in different places. Gabriel taking a lot of chunk, he's murdered, and he can just sustain it back up if he lets his trade work for a while. But the time that he's not in the fight is time that Fat5 can use to clear the shrine here.
Yeah, they have to move in now. Lord of the Pinks has to find a pick here.
We've got a taunt on Undead.
That
goes down!
And Ancestral healing. Gets Ancestral. He is able to get out, but now Ragnaros is in a really good spot actually. He gets lots of healing, and
orb in the butt, he's down.
So much damage. But it was not enough.
Gabriel face trading with Tychus. Tychus backed off, didn't confirm the kill there. So great player from Pinks.
Amazing. I can't believe D1 survived. He honestly, this Malfurion.
D1 is an amazing support player. He actually manages to carry.
I've never seen a support player be as evasive and have such survivability as D1 has shown to me today. Fat Five's support is outrageous. It's like a horror movie. How good he is at escaping death.
Muradin, meanwhile, takes a ton of damage from the minions while soaking. Muradin will also not be there to help. Molten Core is available, and it's...
Yeah, they're not gonna push here.
They're
What
just gonna leave it.
Pinks is looking to do now is just get the camps, deny them from Fat 5, open up the map, do siege damage where they can, so that the next objective, if they get it, is gonna get more than just a fort. Now we do see a pause incoming.
This is a little tactical pause here, isn't it? Oh boys. Well, they're allowed.
Yeah.
They are legally allowed this. It's the grand finals.
Nero just wanted to pause because he almost got his Echo Corruption.
Yeah, I think he's at
completely. He
39.
just wanted to say, "Yay, guys!
Oh,
I'm,
no,
I'm
he's-
finally doing it!"
He's at 34. It seems like the indicator's a bit off on the... Oh, Karox died. Rip. Never forget.
We can't encourage this though, Pixars. We've got to keep to the no chat kind of thing. Although I did hear, I think at one point Karox wasn't wearing clothes or something. I'm sure I heard Fictional Aroma say that on the stream earlier. Okay,
ready.
so they're ready. So we're ready for a countdown from you.
There we go.
We're in! Ah! Let's go.
Yeah, Punisher is already burned down. They didn't really get value here. They just got a front wall on mid. But it's really hard for them now to just come back. The Fat 5 has so much burn on the Immortal, or on the Punisher, I mean. But Pings need to open up the map. They do have the XP lead right now. They're pretty active on it. That if they can get to level 20 early, that would be a nice position for them to be in.
Pinks is looking for a pick here. This is very sneaky. Oh, they are. This is very good from them. They realize that Fat 5 will be going for the hard camp. In this way, they will be able to do a lot of damage to this keep. Ragav is up though, so they have to be very careful.
I mean, this is it. It is tense because literally the next team fight for anybody that wins or loses, it's the game.
Lens being used, it might not even be up then for the next.
Oh, and another pass.
Oh boy! Someone got lag. Someone's mouse died. Who knows? Who knows? It's saying rip Karox, but I've not seen him. I've not seen him drop off. Am I wrong in saying that?
I do not blame Lord of the Pinks in this case for getting coffee. They probably need it.
This is okay. Well, they're gonna have to wait for a moment here now, I guess. So, Lord of the Pings are ahead in experience. They're gonna potentially reach Storm Talents first here, which is in their benefit. They need it because structurally they're obviously behind, and they for every kind of minute that this goes on, they are going to be losing to the mid lane. You know, the siege catapults will be coming down the mid lane because they lack a keep there. And,
you know, in this case, that's actually not too bad because they are ahead right now and they have control over the map really in most instances.
Who do? The Lord of the Pings?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They have the camps right now. They will be taking bot camp, then they will move into the middle camp, their own camp. Then they will be clearing the catapults, and right about then they will pretty much have level 20. They pick up the hard camp, and then the objective goes down. They will be able to secure it due to being having storm talents already. And if it spawns on bot lane, that could be very, very bad for Fat 5.
Yeah.
No, it won't be spawning on bot lane though. That's the reason. That was the last Punisher.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, like extremely small chance, unlikely to happen.
It's probably statistically likely to be the top area.
It's like 33%, right?
Benefit. If it goes top, that's the most Lord of the Pings could wish for if they're going to lose it. But I don't think they're going to lose it. I think they're we'll see how this goes. Be more exciting if they won it.
Yeah,
It'll bring our horror movie to a new chapter. We'll get a sequel.
Oh, he died.
Left the game.
No, he's officially ripped. Yeah, if they play this properly, they don't let Fat 5 engage, they should be able to get the next objective. But if Fat 5 manages to find a pick, they're in a really bad spot.
if they play this properly, that would be wait out the forfeit time for Fat 5 and then win by default. That would be a horrible end to season 2 of Heroes Lounge. Oh man, no, I'm sure it'll be fine. How much pause time do we have? Well, the 8 minutes, 7 minutes.
Yeah, it should be 8 now. So 28 would be time.
Otherwise, you can play with the bot.
Right? Just to be fair, right? I better. Have you've got a timer on the go? Have you, or do you want me to? I better put one on.
They won't even take the win. Playing with the bot seems good. Farming bot all game, great guess.
Oh, look at that! That is sportsmanship. I refuse you to not accept. You must take the win. Oh, brilliant! Love you.
Perhaps you just rebuilt your PC in a fridge.
Do you even English? So just as a reminder to our viewers here, these are the 2 top teams here of the largest European league of Heroes of the Storm. And as a reminder, at the end of this series, we're going to have. We'd like our viewers to remain on stream, as we'll have some announcements to make and things. I believe the Lounge Master Cosmic will be joining us, along with our behind-the-scenes moderator Rob Paris, whom, you know, as I'm sure all the casters will agree, has done a fantastic job this weekend. Who's probably had no sleep and been awake on comms and doing organisational duties for 8 hours straight with no breaks. It's just been incredible. So people need to stay. What's right? Hang on. What is going on in the chat here? They need to take this out of that. So I think his computer just restarted, so they'll just be waiting for him to come back in, and I realistically expect him to be in. They're getting too stressed here about nothing.
Poor CPU. Keep an overdrive for over 6 hours. Like this.
Right. Okay. Hold on.
Oh god, jokes are kicking into the chat.
Oh, I'm getting whispered by Ricky. No. Rob loved this game. $200 viewers on the joke.
Okay.
See.
So there we go, guys. There we go. Just waiting for those that have possibly just tuned in. We are just waiting for a member of Fat 5 to come back. They have taken a legal pause at this stage in the game, which is perfectly reasonable and allowed. Even if no one had dropped off, they would be allowed to make this pause for chat there. And yes, the Pixars, I've just seen that on your chat there. Ricky absolutely dominating you with whispers. Nobody has time for Ricky. No time, Ricky. He never has time. Okay. So yeah, we're just waiting for this player to return. So 5 minutes maybe left. I don't know.
Yeah, we now have 4 minutes left. If it expires, then Undead gets to choose between playing with the bot or forfeiting. What Rob's telling me.
Well, we do need a conclusion this evening. That is for sure. There needs to be a defined and crowned winner. We could I would probably suggest that we restart this match again, but
it's not their choice. We have to adhere to the rules according to Rob. So it's Undead's decision here. They forfeit or play with the bot.
That's behind the scenes admin taking over there, which is his duty. It's fine. Okay, so the rules are they play with a bot or they forfeit. Savage. Okay. Do you want, I'll whisper that into the captain there.
Actually, I just realized that Undead went for Showstopper on level 60. It could of course be very good, but it indicates that he gets to stop the burst. But he needs to Q before he's going to get bursted, which means he's going to go for very aggressive Qs, which might not be as beneficial as you will be giving the mini resets.
Yeah, the thing is, of course, like, if you're ETC and you're... Oh, he's coming back in menu, okay. Like, if you're ETC and you need to make the play, you will be power sliding, and by, like, pretty much by default you will be overextended at that point. Then Lord of the Pings will be looking to punish you, and Showstopper just makes it slightly more difficult to do so.
That's true.
So, like, still, ETC is not that beefy.
No, ETC is a very good tank, but he can sustain himself up. But as you all know, sustain gets countered by pure burst. And in this case, they have multiple stuns, of which they also have set up for 2 pretty much hyper carries that just only deal damage away. And generally, you tend to die from that if you're not extremely beefy.
Extremely beefy. Quote that. Heroes Lounge, Season 2, 2017. There we go. So, we're going to be coming back into this game, I suspect, in a couple of minutes here. Where are we with the teams? Because everyone's probably forgot where we are. So, it looks to me like Lord of the Pings are retreating, running away, possibly about to get that bottom siege camp. And, we're ready. We're ready. Okay, so we're going to do the countdown. Countdown.
I have to wait for the Lord of the Pings, though. I'm not sure how quickly their coffee is brewing.
Yeah, we need to make sure they are.
Okay, they are ready. So countdown. There we go. We are back into the game. So Pings now looking to get the map control, get all the camps that they need, to get the level 20, and then look for the final next objective before Fat5 gets their talent spike.
Here you can see they are moving towards the siege camp. No, never mind. They are not. They are completely ignoring it.
I think they're just going to go top. Oh no, are they going to invade? No, they're not going to invade.
They're looking for the invade. This is an extremely...
They can just wait for 20 and fight.
The play they need to make now is just be patient, get your 20, then force like this. It's not throwing, considering they don't even really have the lead, but it's weird decision making.
Yeah, and their core is going to take damage because there are triple catapults on their core.
Li Ming is backing to go clear this, so she should be fine.
This gives Fat5 the opportunity to steal the easy camp, though. They could have taken it themselves easily.
Yeah, they are just taking their easy and taking their bruiser camp on time. This would be much easier for them to play. Now they're under pressure, they need to clear mid as well. They do have the level 20 now though, so this is not a fight that Fat5 wants to take. Hardened Shield on the Muradin, Storm Shield on Rhaegar, Taunt upgrade actually on Varian. It's a lot of value if you taunt the Tychus. But in general, I think it's also active even if you don't taunt.
A Wave of Force, the upgrade Repulsion, is actually very good for catching people out. Fat5 is camping on the bot lane.
Are they looking for the backdoor?
Or are they waiting to go for a backdoor?
Going
for the keep? That is a very interesting decision.
They're trying to force it back out of Fat5, Lord of the Pings, to like buy time.
I love it! This is what the Grand Final's all about, making scary, risky plays like this. Okay, they've backed, here we go. They've left Muradin to clear up there.
Like, Fat5 is trying to buy time so that they have 20 for the defense. And that actually stage dives out there. Nice escape. Nice cleanse there from D1G. Molten Core coming out on mid. And Molten Core instantly cancelled. Won't be available for the defense.
Oh, wow.
And
meanwhile, the hard camp on the top lane is getting a lot of value. Meanwhile, Muradin is incredibly slow at clearing this.
Yeah, Muradin is not the best Shriner in the world. But they do now have a sizable lead.
It was a very great way to actually stall for time though for Fat5, because they now have 20.
But it's such a shame that they already like gave up structures on their top keep, the front wall is down. And they
Oh my
lost
God.
their Molten Core there.
He's so slow. Come on, Hulky, get that objective over and done with. Are they all going to rotate up and walk down top, do you think? Is that what's going to happen here?
No,
Come on,
like...
you're almost there, Hulky. You can do this.
I believe in you. 4 minions.
Oh,
Get them.
Vala's joining him, but he should be fine. Yeah, he's gonna pick up 2 auto attacks,
Give me
and
the order to do it.
there we go.
There we go, okay. Now his trait will kick in, he'll have full health, he's got decent mana, so...
We do have feed
ready
metal
to do
on
this.
Death. This is a trait that perfectly suits him. No, it's not trait value, but still death value.
Now, do you remember, Veruca doesn't have Molten Core here for the defense?
He did pick up heroic difficulty though, so he won't even get value from his 20 for at least another 30 seconds here. And this Punisher is gonna go on the keep.
Good.
Odin being put for the defense, and Undead getting cut out. 3-man Deathmosh though. And Odin getting lots of value. Alta Storm Shield
just
will
enough.
save someone. And they don't confirm a kill on the Deathmosh, that's very bad here. 4 at 5. Darian is gonna follow, but Melv dies as well. Punisher on the chase. Gabriel
What
needs...
an escape! Hulky, you lucky fish.
They are fairly low though. Punisher.
And
I
Molten
don't
Core
think-
is up now.
Molten Core should be channeled right here and right now.
Nobody,
That's a fat
he's
boy
not
sling
telling
song.
it, and Tychus is gonna
That
fall.
goes
Molten
down.
Core is getting channeled, but there's now 4 people hammering on this core. Punisher has fallen though. If they manage to juke all the Molten Core spells, they can end, but it's really risky. Gabriel has to jump away to get some trade value.
I think they are able to end.
This should
but
be a
30%.
finish.
20%. Alright guys, you gotta get ready to say
And-
it with me this time.
Lord of the Pig stage get to GG.
Gee! There we go! Wow! I didn't see that coming at the end there. I mean, when